Alright guys, so we actually have some pretty big news regarding MW2 Remastered. I mean, we've seen so many leaks regarding this game. Up until recently, it's only been campaign, and then a few months ago, we got some new information about MW2 Remastered multiplayer coming and being worked on as well. So that was already huge. We know this game has been made. We know it's coming. We just haven't really seen any of the actual developers, people in the industry, people from Call of Duty, one, even mention it, or two, accidentally leak it, and we have both of those to talk about within this video. So when you start to really get the idea that MW2 Remastered is a widely held belief and it's something that even the developers are accidentally leaking, then that's when you know for sure, okay, this game is going to be coming. We just don't know when, we just don't know how, if it's a pre-order bonus with Modern Warfare, if it's going to be released a couple of months after Modern Warfare, if it's going to be released in a year. No one really knows, and things are so subject to change. It's really all up to Activision at this point. But let's go through these developers actually teasing MW2 Remastered, because like I've said, we have not seen this before, and that pretty much confirms that this game exists and is going to be coming depending on a bunch of different factors. The first thing here we're going to be looking at is from the Skizzle X. I'll leave a link to his channel down below in the description. Go check him out. Let me put this up on screen. So Gunner, a YouTuber, pretty much talking about he wants to make an MW2 Remastered video. Keith responds pretty much just saying, just do it. And then someone from the industry, someone that worked at Sledgehammer Games, developer, a Call of Duty developer, he's in the circle, he knows what's going on, obviously ties to Activision as well, and he pretty much said, and he deleted this tweet after, that's why it was so important that the Skizzleax actually, screenshot this, because it's now deleted, you can't find this. Anyway, he said, the game has been long done, there's no financial reason to put it out. As much as gamer nostalgia tells them that they need this game out, it won't sell enough to justify. The only reason they put it out, Modern Warfare 1 Remastered, is because of the Infinite Warfare fiasco. So there's a couple interesting things about that tweet. So for one, confirming, just more confirmation, not that you guys didn't believe any of the leaks. The leaks were very credible, saying that MW2 Remastered was real, but finally someone from the industry outside of a leaker saying that yes, this game has been long done. This game has been ready, and again, like we say, it was supposed to release last year, but it just never did. So this game is done, we know that. But he's saying some interesting stuff. For one, there's no financial reason to put it out, and they don't really need to put it out. It's not gonna sell enough, and I don't think that's true. I think MW2 would generate so much hype regardless of what it really is, even if it's a skimmed down version of what MW2 actually was. MW2 with better graphics is a huge deal to a ton of people. I mean, Modern Warfare is selling so much just because of the fact that it has the title as well. I mean, it's a really good Call of Duty, but when people see Modern Warfare, they think, oh, the good old Modern Warfare days, maybe this game is going to be like that. So that's why they're buying it. So I think MW2 Remastered, you guys, let me know if you agree, would sell a ton. So he's not really making sense there, but he is confirming that the game has been done, and that's just all we need. We just need some confirmation. And he's pretty much saying Activision is, like deciding to put it out, and maybe he doesn't exactly know if Activision wants to, but I think Activision is smart enough to think like, okay, if we put out MW2 Remastered, whether or not it's at release for Modern Warfare or 6 months or a year after Modern Warfare releases, that's gonna make money. I mean, honestly, that's the most simple thing ever, so that doesn't really make any sense, but let's go through something else here. So Joel did an actual interview with Game Informer, 100 rapid fire questions, and within this, they talk about, one of the questions, surprisingly, is about MW2 Remastered. Let me play the clip for you guys here.
Video games. I do, but I'm not one of the audio engineers. Wouldn't it be really confusing if Activision released a Modern Warfare 2 remaster at this point?
I'm just focused on this thing.
Very smart answer.
There's people doing stuff over here, and we're focused on this.
I mean, you can't make a game that's called Modern Warfare 2 again, right?
I don't know, man. We'll figure it out.
Which studios?
So obviously it gets a little awkward. You get this sense that Joel knows something that we all don't know, and he's pretty much saying, I have nothing to do with that, I don't know. And people were saying like, oh, MW2 Remastered is not going to be a thing, it doesn't make sense. And now when you have someone at Infinity Ward especially confronted with this issue, obviously it's true, they're probably not working on, Joel is probably not working on MW2 Remastered. That's very true. Just like he's not working on Battle Royale. But he knows what's going on. He knows what Call of Duty is developing. He knows what Activision has in store for this upcoming year. So he knows very well that MW2 Remastered is done, and maybe they're planning on releasing it either at launch or after launch, whenever it's going to be. he knows the information, and you can tell he knows the information from this interview. So even more confirmation that, we're going to be seeing this very soon. So it's very exciting. And I don't know, the real question is just when. Honestly, that's all we're looking at here. So now that we know this is happening, we just don't know how it's going to be released, if it's going to be a part of the Dark Edition, which I guess not, because the night vision goggles are part of the Dark Edition, but maybe they'll add that in as well. They could still do that, or if it's going to be separate after launch, 6 months later. I just don't really know how they're going to do this, but we do know that it's real, it's happening, and it's just a matter of time. So that's pretty much it with MW2 Remastered. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.